Anybody? Eva Mendes? No? I go to the end of the world for that shit.
Whoever you cast, it's just going to be their voice. Because because death is just a personification.
Well, I mean,
when she pulls off her face.
Yeah, when she pulls off her face, she's dead. But then she does have beauty.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. You know, one of the things I've always said, you know, going back to Thanos, so one of the things I always said is, as far as we know, Ultron's not dead from Age of Ultron. It's kind of hard to tell, but I would actually want to see Ultron come back when Thanos gets down to Earth. And Ultron's wreaking havoc on Earth, and then Thanos just comes in and just rips his ass. Boom, puts him out of commission. I'm looking for a certain body language that Josh Brolin has as Thanos when he walks. You know, he's just got this hulking walk, like nobody can do anything to him. That's what I'm expecting for Thanos.
And hopefully, the way he's portrayed on screen, his size is right. Hopefully he's not look like a normal human, you know, that size. Thanos is a real big guy. Like I said, he's very hulking, his presence is right there.
Do you or does anybody know in the comics what is Thanos' size? Because I was reading the Thanos versus Hulk, and that story was kind of but they were just about the same size.
You know, I think Thanos is probably around 8 feet maybe.
And isn't Hulk like 9 or 10?
Well, his size can vary, so.
Did you guys catch that?
Well, hey, if you're talking about size, then I'm waiting for the Galactus movie to come on. Yeah. Who's going to play Galactus?
Only problem is, I think Fox still has the rights to that, so.
And with Galactus, that's going to be very interesting because, I mean, in the comics, you sometimes see him on Earth, right? So then you got to show that shrinking dynamic.
Right.
But if anybody's noticed in the Apocalypse trailer, we see Apocalypse changing size. So that may be them trying to work on, we're going to bring in Galactus and we're going to be able to adjust his size.
Yes, sir.
What about Ant-Man?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, the way that he adjusted. I like that, the way that Thomas the Train and what else was it? Was it Giant Ant running around?
Well, at the end of Ant-Man, Captain America, or who was it? I'm not sure. Shows up. They're like, oh, I need you for a job or something. But then I think he's going to come out in Civil War. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He'll most likely be in Civil War.
He's going to be in Civil War.
He's lined up. He's there.
Y'all were talking about size, and I just want to see the Galactus movie. Him in a movie so big that he eats planets. I'm sorry. Am I the only one that finds that interesting?
Well, I mean, they attempted that with Rise of the Silver Surfer movie, and that wasn't that great. So
Okay.
Great tie-in. So speaking of which, let's do another line. All right, so for the Dr. Doom bus bank.
Here we go. The bad A of all. And by the way, speaking of, when are they going to do this guy write the movie? Come on now. Is he not the baddest? In comics. Come on, this guy's as bad as it gets. And look what they did to him in Fantastic Four. Right? Don't they need to do Dr. Doom like really?
that's why Marvel has to get the rights back on Fox.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, man. I mean, this guy is. I remember. I don't know how old school y'all are, but when I was a kid, they used to have the big comics. We're not talking about we're talking about the big ones.
Yeah,
the big
giant size.
Yes. And it was Superman, versus Spider-Man. Who saw that one coming? So you had to have the Marvel DC villain to go with the Marvel DC hero. And the DC villain was Parasite. And the Marvel villain was this guy, man. And he chewed everybody up. And he takes on the Defenders all at once. He takes on the X-Men all at once. He takes on the Avengers all at once. And for you hardcore people, he took on Kiss all at once too. And yet, you know, they put him in Fantastic Four movie and they water him down. I mean, this guy's as bad as it gets. And in that comic I was telling you about, he laughed at Parasite. He's like, dude, nice shorts, man, because he's just in purple tights, you know. It's like,
but it was fun to see Thing clobber him numerous times throughout the two movies.
Yeah, it's just, but I mean, they really need to do him justice, man, because this guy was like the Vader of comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of those characters are really hard to transcend from comic books and our imagination into actual real life. It's so much bigger than the actual real life. Like Galactus, we see Galactus in the Silver Surfer. It's ridiculous the way they portray him. They're so big that it's really hard to portray him into like a movie kind of role.
Yeah,
So
you know,
it's
that's-
really hard to do that.
That's true.
That's why they take it around, but fans want it, so you got to show them in some capacity, but not a cloud, not a planet something cloud. So now that we've been able to call this out of Jerry's hand, so the line is, all that you know is coming to an end.
Say, Silver Surfer?
Silver Surfer it is.
There it is. Come on. Come on, come on. You're stepping on my cord there, fella. Thank you.
Would you guys see us?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for playing GeekCulture. Thank you.
So let's start wrapping it up with we're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. So did anybody else hear Kurt Russell, Star-Lord's dad, Guardian of the Galaxies 2?
No. Yes. I heard it.
You gotta get up on the culture, brother.
Tell me, bro. Tell me about it.
Well, there hasn't been too much reading. It was just revealed this week. Kurt Russell was added to the cast of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and the word is that he's portraying Star-Lord's dad. Now, again, as we're preparing for the show, we're talking about it. The thing is, with Kurt Russell, you get charisma. We can name all his movies. Big Trouble, Hometown of Hogs, Big Trouble in Little China, even Hateful.
Call me Snake.
Tombstone. We have to have a podcast about Tombstone. Nobody talks about Tombstone. We gotta talk about that.
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York. But
Stargate.
Yeah, for me, Kurt Russell, that's why I watched that movie. Kurt Russell, Samuel L. Jackson, the rest of the cast, I was just like, But Kurt Russell, so he brings a certain charisma. But how much do we trust Yondu? Well, you don't trust Yondu, but he's charismatic, right? You like him, you may not trust him, but you like him as a character, right? So what I'm getting at is that at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, he's like, that guy's dad was a jackass. So here we got one of the most charismatic actors playing Star Wars dad. So he's gonna have to dumb it down, and we're gonna have to find out why Yondu feels that Kurt Russell is a jackass. So to me, that makes me think, well, all right, he's gonna probably go back into the role of Jack Burton. Jack Burton was kind of a jackass. He's a little bit of a bad
Jack Burton kicked ass. Yeah. Jack Burton. Checks in the mail.
Snake Plissken kicked ass. Jack Burton was okay.
Call me Snake. And by the way, who said Escape from New York out there? Okay, I just wanted to make a point. You notice that nobody ever says Escape from LA. Okay, it's just the worst sequel of the film. Escape from New York, buddy. You gotta go with the original. That sequel was
It's watchable. I watch Escape from
Please, he's on a surfboard, for God's sake. Who the frick wants to see Snake Plissken surfing? Are you flipping kidding me? Come on.
Yeah,
he's playing basketball, man. What is this, a three-point play? Come on, he's Snake freaking Plissken, man. I want to see him on surfing. Surfing USA.
Yeah, Escape from LA for me is just a real bad movie.
When I met Carpenter, I looked at him and I go, dude, really? Really, dude? Escape from New York was just awesome, and you gave us this concert. Come on, man.
Those are a couple of points you guys are going to learn about Jerry as we go along. Jerry is a humongous Kiss fan. And this guy has met so many celebrities, directors, writers. It's unbelievable. He's got an amazing autograph collection. He's got pictures. He is a very committed collector. This guy will take pictures with the individual celebrity, go print it out, come back, and have that picture with him in it signed by the celebrity.
Go big or go home.
When he says he met John Carpenter, when he said he met Doug Bradley, this guy has met.
Go big or go home, man. That's all there is to it. That's the way to do it. All right, and there's got to be people out there, y'all go to the shows, y'all meet them too, right? Isn't it great? Isn't it great? You need to talk to them and shit?
Hopefully, TerraCon will bring John Carpenter and some other, big names here.
I hope Carpenter's not getting any younger.
Yeah.
He's not getting any younger. He was cool when I met him, though. He was cool this years ago. But from what I heard when I met him years ago, the rumor was we were the first convention that he came out of retirement and we were the first one that he did out of retirement. He was in like for like 10 or 20 years. He hadn't met anybody, and it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. So but I mean, and it's great, again, somebody with that capacity to be in line with other fans, because he's got so much stuff, man. You're sitting there, you got your Halloween stuff, you got your Escape from New York stuff, and nobody has any Escape from LA stuff,
The Thing.
Halloween stuff, yes.
The Thing.
Yeah.
The Thing.
Hell yeah, The Thing. Wait, is that not the greatest remake ever filmed, possibly?
Yes.
Possibly?
Yes.
Is that, no, we don't count King Kong and Frankenstein, right? Because that's been redone. But
That was on the other level.
yes, yeah, but on in my Facebook groups, they always say, about remake. Whenever that comes up, I always text greatest remake ever filmed ? And nobody argues.
Which guy?
What about Mad Max?
George Miller?
Well, wait, which Mad Max?
I mean, you're saying the remake. The numbers look good.
I don't think that was
Wait. You talking about the one that just came out?
Fury Road. That's legit.
Yeah, you're talking about Fury Road?
Yeah.
Well, what about it?
Because you're saying
Yeah.
greatest remake ever made.
Yeah, what about it?
Fury Road was good, but I wouldn't consider that a great remake. It's not even great. It's a continuation as we had this.
Yeah, well, sir, you brought it up. What do you think
No,
of it?
but what about practical effects for 2016? I mean, everything's CGI nowadays, so you gotta give them props.
No, yeah, we get it.
See, if you remember Road Warrior, okay, you remember my man Mohawk Man. You remember Mohawk Man? I met him this past summer, and we talked about the new movie. And I asked him about that, and we both agreed that it's because my favorite is Road Warrior. Okay, it is, and he's in Road Warrior. And I said, when you watch Road Warrior, that movie is so raw, you can smell the sweat, because that's the kind of movie it is. And I just don't get it in the new one. The new one to me was too much like Thunderdome and not enough like Road Warrior.
But that was a remake. That wasn't even a remake. That was a continuation.
No, I know, but it doesn't matter. A movie's a movie. I mean, the Fury Road's not a remake either. It's a continuation, but I don't count it in the same universe. It just doesn't. I push it more towards the Thunderdome, and I put Mad Max and Road Warrior in their own category, and not put Thunderdome and the new one in this one. But that's just me.
Which guy?
I think it's more theatrical more than anything, just because
Yeah.
I mean, when you have that kind of CGI stuff, you can just say like, you can just fucking make shit happen.
Yeah.
Like in the 80s and shit like that, you
Yeah.
need to make it happen.
He did. I talked to him, buddy. I'm telling you, man, those stunts, oh, they were real shit. And we talked about that. And I'm like, you're flying off of this and you're under this. And I told him, I said, I drive 18-wheelers, man. I know the power those things have. And the shit y'all did in that movie with them, holy crap. And I mean, they're flying around, and he's got 8x10s I took home with all these, flying through the air, triple somersault flips and swinging from a rope. And it's all real. And what you said, this ain't CGI. This is all real.
Practical effects. What you got?
When Road Warrior came out, every movie in the 80s that was made after that copied something from that movie.
Damn right it did.
The wrestlers, the Road Warriors, the characters,
Yeah.
shoulder pads, the
Running Man,
What is the name of the wrestlers?
The Road Warriors. All that came from the movie.
Animal and Hawk.
I was looking for Accent Smash.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's Demolition. The Road Warriors were the Animal and Hawk,
There you go.
and Demolition was Axe Smash, and then later Crush.
But you know what? Let me go further with you. What you just said, okay? They did try and copy it, but did anybody do it better? Hell no.
But there were so many B movies made from
Correct.
that movie, imitation, trying to spin off and everything. That changed everything. Even from
Yes, it did.
the Cyborg movies and all that. They were taking bits and
Future
pieces
Kill.
from the tire, everything they wanted.
The 80s was a good time. They set a great standard. And I think we come back to that with Marvel. Marvel and Abrams are setting a new standard, and so we're hoping to follow. Guys, we ran out of time. We want to let you know, I wanted to close out with Guardian of the Galaxy. So at Atlo City, I had an artist called Truzar. He painted a picture of Yondu. And I actually took that over to Michael Rorker, and we got that signed for you guys. So when Guardians of the Galaxy 2 comes out, we actually have a canvas of Michael Yondu signed by Michael Rorker to give away to you guys.
I still remember that story.
He was there with me when I got it signed. So we like to give a big thanks to 502 Bar for having us back. You guys gonna be here for next weekend?
Come on.
Next what I want to hear.
Bring your geek on down.
Yeah, bring your geeks with you. We'd like to tell Adrian De La Cruz, thank